Hello, this is William Robbins, and this is my art commencement speech, practice 2. Practice 2, week 4. This speech is made by Neil Gaiman and is called Make Good Art. Embrace the fact that you're young, accept that you don't know what you're doing, and don't listen to anyone that says there are rules and limits. If you know your calling, go there. Stay on track, keep moving towards it, even if the process takes time and requires sacrifice, like us going to college right now. Learn to accept failure, know that things will go wrong, then when things go right, you'll probably feel like a fraud, like everything's going too well. Make mistakes, glorious and fantastic ones. It means that you're out there doing and trying things instead of just hiding. When life gets hard, as it inevitably will, make good art. Just make good art. Good or bad, you can make art out of whatever the situation is, most of the time. Make your own art, meaning the art that reflects your individuality and your personal vision. Be original, don't just make cheap knockoffs or anything. Now, a practical tip, you get freelance work if your work is good. If you oh, if you're easy to get along with and if you're on a deadline. Actually, you don't need all three, just two, the first two. Enjoy the ride, don't fret the whole way. Stephen King gave that piece of advice to Neil years ago before he got well known for this little speech and everything and his book. Be wise and accomplish things in your career. If you have problems getting started, pretend you're someone else who is wise, not like from the movies or anything, and who can get things done. It'll help you along the way. Leave the world more interesting than it was before, like leaving your mark. Everyone's heard that quote before. And a few little small notes or lessons that Neil Gaiman left. Number one, you have no idea what you're doing. When you start out on a career in the arts, you have no idea what you are doing. This is great. People who know what they're doing know the rules and know what is possible and impossible. You do not, and you shouldn't. The rules on what is possible and impossible in the arts were made by people who had not tested the bounds of their possibilities by going beyond them, but you can. There it is. Put out messages in bottles. A freelance life, a life in the arts, is sometimes like putting messages in bottles on a deserted island and hoping that someone will find one of your bottles and open it and read it and put something in the bottle that'll wash its way back to you, like appreciation or commission or money or even love. And you will have to accept that you may put out hundreds of things for every bottle, but it'll wind up coming back. This means you have to be ready for rejection and everything, job wise. They might reject your request a lot. And lastly, number four, do work that you're proud of. I decided that I would do my best in the future not to write books for the money, because if you didn't get the money, then you didn't have anything. And if you did the work, then you were proud of it and you didn't get any money, at least you enjoyed it or got some experience from it and everything.